Hi guys, it's April, and I want to do a quick book review because the feels. So I want to talk to you guys about my best friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. Because this book kind of smacked me in the face, put me in a blender, shook me out, and then stepped on me a few times. Yeah, so I have to say some words. I will do this review as always, like I do all of my reviews, with the non-spoilery section at the beginning, and then just the word dump after that. I'll let you know when that happens so that you can run away with your fingers plugged in your ears if need be, because I hurt your faces that much that I will let you know when I'm about to say words. Okay, My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I'm just gonna repeat that phrase like 20 times because just the fact alone, Grady Hendrix should just say a whole heck of a lot. I read Horrorstör by this man last year and was completely blown away and amazed, and I absolutely loved it. So when I found out that this book was going to exist, it was on my automatic I need to buy. I went all over the place trying to find this book, and eventually I just had to order the sucker off of Amazon, and then I read it. This book is set in the 1980s around a set of friends, Abby and Gretchen. And when they hit their sophomore year in high school, everything changes. They decide one night with their group of friends, their girlfriends, to try some acid, and things get very weird and very dark after that. This book is told from Abby's perspective as she watches her friend Gretchen transform in ways that she doesn't fully understand, since they have been best friends since they were 10 years old. I will warn you that this book is not for the faint of heart. Like in Horrorstör, I found myself clutching random limbs because of what was happening in the book. Things are very grotesque. It's a horror story, that plain and simple. You get lots of gross, you get lots of words, you get a lot of very descriptive scenes that leave you wondering if you're going to be able to sleep at night. I really love the format of this book because it is set up as a yearbook. You open it up and you get all kinds of words written between classmates. It's on both sides. These end pages, I think, are just perfect. And of course, you've also got the ads at the end of the yearbook. Each of the chapters starts with lyrics from an 80s song. There's so many 80s references in this book. I absolutely loved it. Some of these chapters are intersected with little images of pages and things that are going on. Like I said, a yearbook style book through and through. It was great. This is one of those books you don't really want to read in the dark, especially nearer towards the end. There's a lot of slow build up. You learn about the friendship between Abby and Gretchen. So it was really nice to see this friend dynamic grow and develop, and then at the end things just explode and you want to run for cover. It's basically this book. I absolutely enjoyed the journey. I had some issues with the way some of the stereotypical things are handled because it does read like the 80s exorcism movie kind of deal, which is good and bad at the same time. If you're looking for something to just creep yourself out, if you're looking for a really good female friendship development, pick up this book. It's great. I loved it. And now I will say words about things. So if you don't want to be spoiled, go away. Okay, this book. Near the end, I have to get this part off my chest. Near the end with Max and how Max is probably Gretchen's biggest regret. I can completely understand that because I nearly started bawling when the dog died. There's something about that scene and how it played out that everything inside of me just wanted to die. That and the tapeworm. Why? If you ever want to be petrified by a tapeworm, this succeed, of course. Nah, tapeworms and me now. Not that I've ever gotten along with tapeworms. Now the biggest thing that I struggled with was parent and religious aspect of this book. I know a lot of it feels like the time period of what I know, especially based on movies and everything that came out of that era, the stereotypical religious aspect of everything and the parents who just want the perfect child issue. It made me a little sick to my stomach at times, especially the way everything was just kind of flung around. That I think was more of a personal issue than anything else. I still really, really enjoyed this book, and I think what I like best about Grady Hendrix and his stories is the fact that he's okay with getting into the really graphical stuff, which I like if I'm reading a horror story, and the format of his books so far. The formatting alone has me sold on buying his books from this point on. So there's that. I don't really have much other words to say besides that. This is a nice, short, sweet little review. Those are good at times. Let me know what you think about this book. I would love to hear what others think. I don't think a lot of people have picked it up yet. I really think that they should because it shook me up in all kinds of different ways and I absolutely loved it for it. So tell me down below. I want to hear what you think, and I heart your beautiful faces. Bye.